I was in the hairy category. I don't understand why I have hair here, but we're just gonna, everyone has it, okay? It's completely normal. This is my first attempt making this pasta, but I've just been dreaming about caviar pasta for the longest time. That's awful. Okay, so we're starting Mondays off the right way. I'm feeling positive, I'm feeling fresh, energized, happy, amazing. Yeah, that's just me doing my affirmations for the day. So obviously I'm looking a bit crazy. I have been awake since 7 a.m. and it's currently 1 p.m. So I've had time to drink my coffee, digest my coffee, and feel revitalized, take some time out of my day to just do my hair, pamper myself, and get me ready for the week. I know a lot of people do this on Sundays. I'm fortunate enough to actually be able to do this any day of the week. I am aware of my privilege. It's little things like this that make me feel better, happier, confident, and more alive. First of all, let's talk about these eye patches. I got these off Revolve. I don't know if I'm wearing them correctly. I honestly don't know if these do anything. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and be like, wow, I literally have the brightest under eyes once I've used these for 10 minutes every other day. I don't think they do anything except for make me feel more awake. I don't know what it is about putting something cold on my eyelids and like my eye area that just makes me feel fresh. Did my hair, put on these fresh eye patches to just wake me up a little bit. I also did like a little skincare beauty haul recently. I didn't like the video, so I kind of canned the video, but I will show you guys a bunch of stuff that I got. First, starting off with probably the most interesting item after these eye patches. It was an ear seeding kit. I don't know if any of you guys have heard about ear seeding. I recently found out about it, and apparently it's this amazing like acupuncture technique which helps certain areas of your body. However, this isn't acupuncture. This is in fact a really cool little kit. It's called Acupressure for Chic Relief. In traditional Chinese medicine, the ear has many acupressure points that connect the mind and body. Ear seeds apply a gentle, constant pressure to simulate the acupoints and produce desired relief. Use the chart to target points. So on the back, there's like a chart of the ear with like certain points, and basically applying these little crystals or like little gold things. They give you tweezers and everything to just apply these things. It can help support stress, immunity, focus, digestion, hormones, reproductive system, lower back, shoulder, neck, and detox. So a bunch of different things. Not sure how much this works. I did actually try it out, and I'm not gonna lie, the seeds fell off within the first few days. I'm someone that likes to play with my ears. I just love playing with my ears. I think it's just like so relaxing to do. A bunch of them fell off, or they fell into my ear. I'm not entirely sure. I did actually wake up and find one on my dog. I also then picked up a pair of blue light blocking UV frames because I'm sure you guys probably know I struggle to sleep at night. I genuinely have issues sleeping. Most nights it's a bit of a struggle. I used to take melatonin, I've tried sleeping pills, I've tried everything, and the effects of it in the morning just not great for me. As a content creator, I'm like pretty much constantly on my phone or at some kind of screen. I'm also currently watching 90210, Slightly Addicted, but topic for another day. I just love that I'm so forgetful. I can rewatch shows and act like it's just a brand new show. So I got these blue light frames. I'm not too sure how amazing they are, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they don't really do much. I pretty much dim all the lights in my room and all over the house, so my eyes are constantly used to the darkness before I go to bed, and this helps when you're someone that just likes to stay on your phone before bed. It's really important that you actually put your phones away at least like an hour before bed. Sometimes I'm guilty of actually using my phone up until the time I'm physically incapable of opening my eyes. I'm also guilty of using my phone straight away once I wake up. Can't lie, the Daily Mail always comes out with some kind of banger in the morning. Today, the most exciting thing I want to talk to you guys about is obviously my favorite topic, skincare and hair removal. If you are a hairy girl and you're comfortable and confident with it, good for you. Congratulations. I personally cannot deal with body hair. It's just something I do not like, and I think this kind of like stems back to when I was in school. Growing up, I went to an all-girls school and there was a plethora of different girls, obviously from different backgrounds, nationalities. I was in the hairy category. Being the ethnicity that I am, we're hairy, we're generally quite hairy. Fortunately, I wasn't like a bear, but I was one of those girls that would like pull up their socks because I didn't want to show my legs. I actually shaved my legs for the first time when I was 9 because I was so embarrassed with the hair. Like there were loads of like English girls and they just had no hair. hair. And I was like, this is just not fair. I also was really jealous of the girls that had blonde body hair until now. I'm so sorry. Until I started doing like hair removal, IPL hair removal, because IPL does not support blonde hair. IPL does also not support red hair, strawberry blonde. I don't know what we're calling it these days. Don't want to insult anyone. It also doesn't support gray hair. IPL is an amazing treatment which I love to do mainly for my skin. It really helps reduce inflammation, redness. I suffered with a bit of rosacea. I still kind of do, but I managed to like maintain it, particularly with IPL. It also helps with acne scars, and just like overall skin texture. It's an amazing treatment and I would highly recommend it. If you aren't someone that's able to afford to go to a salon, then there are amazing home devices you can use. Now this is actually a home device which I've seen a lot of people talking about and raving about. So I wanted to obviously try it out myself, but when they approached me, I was like, I will do it. Before I show you how the product works, it is actually a product I have been using. It comes in this amazing travel case. This is the You Like Sapphire hair removal device. For those of you that have used IPL devices, you'll know that there is heat involved and intensities vary depending on the device. When you get these professionally done, usually they'll use gel. However, for this, you don't actually need to use gel. So it's pretty much mess-free and also pain-free because of the cooling applicator. So this is the actual device. It's super easy to hold. I'm someone with small hands and it's not painful for me to hold. And this is basically the applicator. The kit also comes complete with foldable glasses, which are super important. You want to protect your eyes from the light. Oh no. They also give you this really cute little razor so you can shave 12 hours before you do your IPL. Ideally do 12 to 24 hours before. I mean, some of us grow hair overnight. It's a bit annoying, or like in 10 minutes. I'm gonna basically show you guys my mouth area. I don't understand why I have hair here, but we're just gonna, everyone has it, okay? It's completely normal. I basically shaved this area yesterday. So this device has 5 different heat settings. I'm gonna turn it on. You can kind of hear it, there's air coming out of there. This is the applicator where you basically touch your skin with. We're gonna do the first setting, just see how it goes, and then we'll increase it depending on how much I can handle. Oh, okay, let's do 2. I can still go higher. 4, I can kind of feel it, but not really, because it's so cold. Oh my god, that's crazy. See that little spark? I think that's because I left out a hair when I was shaving. Done. That was crazy. I felt nothing. Usually this part, like the little window to the IPL device on previous devices I've used, has got really hot. This actually has remained so cool. So recommended in the first 1 to 2 weeks, you use this thrice a week. Displayed on the screen, you guys can see the effects of using this hair removal device. Unfortunately, I couldn't really show you guys mine because I don't actually have much. I just tend to use the IPL device for touch-ups because I've done IPL so frequently throughout my life. Use it maybe once a week. I'll just go over areas like patches which need to be touched up. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, pesky little ones. I also love using it for when I have bad skin. As you guys probably know, I'm a huge fan of LED lights. I love my high frequency wand and I love IPL devices. Honestly, this is a game changer, not only just for hair removal, but for your skin. If you don't need it for hair removal, let me just tell you, buy it for your skin. If you're someone that suffers from like redness and breakout, acne scars, and like pigmentation, it really helps. The device actually works on eliminating melanin. So if you have hyperpigmentation, this is an amazing treatment to try. I'm not just saying this because I'm trying to sell this device to you, but it's a treatment I actually go and get professionally done because I love the effects of it. It is an amazing treatment. I will put down all the benefits to IPL devices here on the screen so you guys can see. So this particular IPL device works on a broad spectrum of skin colors and hair types, which is standard for most IPL devices. Unfortunately, IPL doesn't work for everyone. So this particular device has 2 different modes. For bigger areas, it has a continuous play mode where you just literally do not remove it from your skin. And then for smaller areas like fingers and like your face, you can just apply it wherever you need to. This device can be used anywhere from your head, your shoulders, your knees to your toes and everything in between. You're welcome. I also thought it was important to include that the SGS have actually issued a certificate for this product stating that 80% of hairs were actually removed after a 4-week trial. Most importantly, this product is pain-free, FDA approved, which is super important, very efficient, easy to use, and not super expensive. You also get a 30-day money-back guarantee if you buy this and you don't like it, which I doubt you will. They currently have a massive sale on, so if you guys are interested, get shopping right now. The sale is only until the 25th of September. Also, the reviews have been amazing on this, so I would definitely recommend it. If you haven't yet got yourself an IPL device, or if you're not super happy with your current IPL device. I personally love this because it's light, it's easy to use, it's compact, and you get this amazing little case with everything you need in it. So I will leave a link in the description box below for you guys that want to check it out. I would definitely recommend it. It has been fantastic. Now I can remove my hair and we can get this day. Okay, so it's a new day. I didn't get a chance to film. I think it was about 2 days ago that I filmed the beginning of this video. It's a down day. However, I forced myself to go to work, get some stuff done, and I woke up, well, I fell asleep with a hankering for this pasta. I've been just dreaming about it for so long, and I was like, let me go to the grocery store and check if they've got any of the ingredients I need. I picked up a majority of the ingredients that I needed yesterday, and then I remembered the one special ingredient I need is not available at your local Waitrose, Spinneys, or any other kind of like, my breath. The one item I needed was not available. So I realized there was actually an entire warehouse dedicated to caviar and like fine foods right next to my office. So I was like, perfect, I'm going to work tomorrow. I'll go to work, I'll pick up some caviar, I'll come home, and I'll be able to hit 2 birds with 1 stone. I'll get my amazing meal. And then I also realized I want to do the expensive like palate test. I thought, why not get 2 or 3 variations of different caviar, taste test them. I did want to do this with truffle. I have a very strong nose when it comes to truffles, but you can only get summer truffles right now. And even though it's not really summer truffle season right now, it's impossible to get white truffles, which is my favorite. But regardless, I managed to get some caviar. But I ended up picking up for basic Ossietra caviar, which is what Ossietra, whatever you want to call it. I think it's pretty much the same thing. Caviar for my pasta, which is what I'm going to be making right now. And then I also picked up my favorite beluga, which is what I just like to snack on, to be honest. Beluga, I don't like eating with anything. I think it doesn't need anything. It has such a beautiful flavor. You could add a blini, or you could just put it on your hand and eat it fresh on its own, which is how I personally like to eat it. But they also give me this really cute little box, and he also gave me a tin opener as well as a free mother of pearl spoon. Those of you that know, caviar should be eaten with a mother of pearl spoon. I don't know what it is about plastic and like metal spoons. I think it just reacts badly with the caviar. This is my first attempt making this pasta, but I've just been dreaming about caviar pasta for the longest time. I think it's one of the most phenomenal dishes ever concocted. Whoever came up with this dish, you're a genius. You are a genius. And it's nothing fancy. It's literally plain pasta. There are a few variations. You can either make it creamy, which I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna go down the lemony route. I'm excited. I'm even making today my cheat day because I'm gonna have this pasta with normal, non-gluten-free angel hair pasta. Pasta is done, looks and tastes phenomenal, but the piece de resistance is the caviar. Beluga has like a nuttier, buttery kind of flavor, and it's best eaten alone. Ossietra or Ossietra is one of my favorites because it has a slightly more saltier taste, although very similar to Beluga. This is what most restaurants use because it's obviously a lot cheaper than Beluga. So, oh my God, I'm so excited. And voila. Probably about 10 grams, not even, maybe like 5. Tomorrow we'll mix it up and we'll do the blind taste test. Just so you guys know, I'm not capping you about caviar having different flavors, because a lot of people think caviar just tastes like fish, and you're probably just eating salmon roe. It's just garbage fish eggs, or you're eating sevruga. So I posted this on my Instagram, and you won't believe how many people are trying to like tag me in this post of caviar being harvested, extracted. Like, I did not know. Very aware of where caviar comes from. I do my research on everything that goes into my body. I've even started like an Ayurvedic diet, excluding the caviar today. I'm doing little things to try and ensure I have a more Ayurvedic friendly lifestyle, which includes, well, basically, which involves you eating seasonal fruit and vegetable only. So I actually looked up like seasonal fruit and vegetable for this month. We've got plums, nectarines, raspberries, my favorite, are coming in for September, cucumbers, a bunch of different things. And I think it's a lot healthier to eat from like local farms as well as seasonal fruit and vegetable. It's a better way of life to eat seasonal produce. Obviously, caviar is not seasonal. I mean, it kind of is. It has to be harvested at certain times and it takes time. And yeah, I mean, I could eat caviar all day long. Pasta is not really seasonal. That was a 10 out of 10 meal. I do apologize to Emily, Mariko, but your lemon pasta sucks. So I've set up my 3 different caviars. We've got the cheapest to the most expensive. We've got Sevruga, Ossetra, and Beluga, which is my personal favorite. I personally love to eat Beluga alone. Ossetra or Ossetra, depending on how you want to pronounce it. It's kind of got a different variation of names. I like to eat this with pasta or even on a nicely embellished blini. Even like poached eggs. I don't know if you guys watched my previous video when I did most expensive eggs. I used Ossetra, which is one of my favorite caviars to eat with other things. Sevruga is probably one I'm not too familiar with. It's one of the most accessible caviars. It's the one which I think a lot of restaurants use when they use caviar. So it's not gonna be the expensive caviar. It's always like the least expensive. And caviar grades, you can kind of tell from the color, the shape, the size. Obviously the shapes are more or less the same, round, like fish eggs, but we don't have any fish roe, which is typically salmon eggs. I do not like fishy eggs, and fish eggs, like caviar, should not be like a mouthful of seawater, which I think a lot of people have this misconception about. Anyways, let's just skip to what's going on. So I'm gonna get my lovely assistant here to put on one of these caviars onto a blini, and then I'm gonna try it blindfolded and let you guys know which one I think it is. If my taste buds don't disappoint me, I should be able to differentiate them because they all do have very distinctive tastes. Okay. Yeah. I feel like this is already the Sevruga. That's awful. Can we do it without the blini, please? Just put it on the... I definitely need to try the last one to be able to like deliberate properly. If you just give me a massive scoop of like the really awful caviar screen. Where is it? That's Beluga. That's definitely Beluga. Yeah, I know that's Beluga. If I'm wrong, slice off my tongue. But can I have the first one again, please? I'll tell you 100% if that's the Sevruga or the Ossetra. Okay, this is it. The first one, this one, is the Ossetra. The second one is the Sevruga, and the third one's the Beluga.
That's correct.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Here you go. She liked the Ossetra, she's not liking the Sevruga. The Sevruga is just disgusting. I wasn't sure because the first spoon I had, I was like, it's fishy, but also I feel like because the can's been open, it might have like oxidized a little bit. I don't know if that makes a difference. Do you get what I mean? Because I opened it yesterday. The other ones I haven't opened till now. Then I had the second one and I was like, oh God, that's really bad. And then the third one, 100% knew it was Beluga. That was just amazing.